Hi there. This is not my usual video where I go to some place I find interesting and explore it. It's a video about a very bad decision that the YouTube management has made, and that especially affects small content creators. So if you appreciate the work of small content creators, not just mine, but also those who are better than me, so there are so many interesting small content creators out there in my mind. So if you appreciate them and like to support them, you should watch this video and maybe also leave a like, maybe share it. If you, on the other hand, say, why should I care about small content creators when I can watch Mr. Beast? This is probably not the video for you. Before I start explaining what happened, let me say that this is definitely not YouTube bashing. I still think that YouTube is one of the few internet platforms, social media platforms if you want, that can be really useful, where you can learn a lot of things, where you can get a lot of entertainment, interesting stuff. And all in all, it is much more useful than, say, platforms like X, Facebook. Anybody still on Facebook? I don't know. And of course, Instagram, TikTok. So YouTube is still in a different league as far as usefulness goes. But I am afraid it is getting worse. So what has happened? When you create content, you typically do it for different reasons. Of course, you do it because it's fun. You like it, you like to express yourself, you think you have things to say that might interest other people as well. This is one side. And there is also another side, because you will have to spend some time for making the videos, researching, editing, and so on. Time you cannot use for other things like work. And so you of course like to get some extra money. And fortunately, YouTube does offer this possibility. You can get monetized. And when you're monetized, you get the money that comes, of course, from the ad revenue. So YouTube places ads in your videos, or before or after your videos. And the ad customers, of course, pay money to YouTube for it. And a certain share is then given to the content creators, if they are monetized. So I, for example, am not monetized, but still you will see ads in front of my videos, or you say in front of, I think you say before my videos, but I don't see a single cent for these ads. And that's because I don't fulfill, or currently don't fulfill, the conditions for being monetized. You need to have 1,000 or at least 1,000 subscribers. I currently have about 500, so that's not enough. But I feel like if I would spend more time, more effort, I could easily get to 1,000 subscribers. That's no big deal, and it has always been like that. The other condition is about watch time. So to get monetized, you need to have at least 4,000 watch hours per year. That is quite a lot, because 4,000 per year, that means about 11 hours per day. So every day people need to watch your videos for at 11 hours. And yeah, that's already quite challenging. Now, the thing that YouTube has decided is that starting next February 2027, they will just double this number. So it will no longer be 4,000 hours, it will be 8,000 hours. And this is where it gets really difficult for somebody who does YouTube as a side hustle or something like that. So I have a day job, of course, and one that is currently quite challenging. I also have a family and other things to do. You know, all these little things that, or little or big things that prevent you from recording YouTube videos or editing them or planning them or researching. So under these circumstances, it is really challenging to get to 8,000 watch hours per year. I think it's still doable, but yeah, what will happen? I think that many small content creators just will get disappointed. They will say, no more YouTube, I stop completely making videos or go to a different platform, whatever. And on the other hand, others might continue to do their work without being monetized, which of course is good for YouTube because they can place ads in their videos without having to pay the creators. And yeah, sooner or later this will demotivate them as well, I think. So all in all, I am quite sure that this decision will also affect all the YouTube viewers who just won't see the content quality or the variety of content they have been used to, because many of the people will just quit or lose interest, maybe do some half-hearted video every once in a while, and that's it. It's getting really windy here. I think I need to come back tomorrow and redo the video. All in all, I am convinced that this decision is a big step towards the endification of YouTube. That's a phrase or a term that has been coined by an author whose name I forgot, but he is quite famous. Came up with the theory that all social media platforms, or not only social media, all platforms on the internet tend to deteriorate, get worse and worse, and he also provides some reasons for that. I don't 100% believe what he says, but much of it is true, I would say. That's the situation. And I still hope that if enough people get really annoyed about this situation, just like me and many others, maybe YouTube will take back, at least partially, this decision and decide to do things in a little bit better way. Okay, I think that's all I wanted to say. Hope to find the motivation to do another video soon, and see you. Bye bye.